Hello there. Hope everybody's doing okay today. I'm not. And part of why I wanted to make this vlog was so that I could not only talk about what led me to be where I'm at, with my heart and other conditions that have led me to be dying. I also want to just talk about day to day, what it's like. And today was a really, really hard day for me. I didn't sleep well last night. Maybe 3 or 4 hours, with a lot of dreams, very intense dreams. I don't actually remember what they are at this point, but been having a lot of intense dreams lately, really intense. And sometimes I remember them, sometimes I don't. Anyway, today I got up this morning and it was so hard to get out of bed, so hard. It's hard to get out of bed every morning. It really is. I don't want to. There's no morning I wake up and go, okay, it's a new day, let's get this day going. Nope. I usually wake up, it's like, oh, I don't know if I can do this today. I don't know if I can do this, meaning get out of bed and start a day. I'm in pain, I'm exhausted. Every morning now I feel really nauseous. I don't want to eat. I just don't really feel well. Achy all over, but the exhaustion is really the hard part to overcome, just to get out of bed. But that's how it is. That's how it is now, just about every single morning. I never feel well rested. And part of the reason I get out of bed is because my body hurts from laying in bed all night long, and I get sore. I'm constantly having to move during the night because my body gets achy. And, I'm so thin now that my bones kind of rub on each other, like my knees, between my knees, my hips, my back, so on. Anyway, that's the everyday stuff. But today was a little different. I felt very spacey. I felt really sick to my stomach. I got up, I got washed up, I had a cup of coffee, and I had a little bowl of cereal. When I say little bowl of cereal, I mean a little bowl, which is what I have every morning. And I eat it now mainly because it's time to eat something for the day, not because I'm hungry or look forward to eating. Because I don't. So I had some cereal. I meditated for half an hour, which I do every day, which helps me probably more than anything. And then I started having stomach cramps, and then diarrhea, and then a lot of pain when I urinate, like it was painful, coming out and in my bladder. And then also, like I said, the diarrhea was happening. And so I really felt pretty crappy. And I was meant to meet a friend for tea, like a block away from here. And so I did. I thought, I can stay home and feel bad, or I can go and feel bad. So I went, and I'm glad I did, because, talking to someone and not focusing on what my body feels like and what I feel like is helpful to me. So I had tea with Grant, which I do every Saturday afternoon. And afterwards I came home and I ate just a little bit bowl of pasta, and wasn't hungry at all, but again, had to eat. And then I lay down for a nap. I did sleep. I did fall very, very asleep for a period of time, maybe 45 minutes or so. And then I got up around 6 and met Michael upstairs on the deck, and we read. He's my neighbor. We read something from Buddhist literature, usually something from Pema Chodron or something. And sometimes we sit and have quiet time, meditation for about 5-10 minutes, 10 minutes. Sometimes we don't, sometimes we just chat. Today we just chatted. And it was a beautiful evening. The air felt good on my skin, and it was not too hot, and it was comfortable and outside, and it just felt good to be out. We watched 2 hawks fly, or falcons, circle overhead. It's kind of interesting when you're dying to have that happen. But anyway, they live downtown on the side of some of the really tall buildings. Quite a few hawks, or falcons, actually, they're falcons. And they're kind of interesting to see them flying and circling, and you hear their call, and we saw 2 of them tonight. And then I came down, and that's it. Watched the show on TV, and here I am making this. I do feel a little better this evening. I do. I don't feel as actively sick to my stomach. I'm not still having diarrhea. So I'm hoping I'm not getting a urinary tract infection, and because I've been having, like I said, the burning pain all day long. Although I just peed and it didn't hurt. It was hard to get out, like it is every day, every time. Prostate, thank you. Anyway, but anyway, there you go. Every day is not a great day. Every day I try my best to not keep a positive attitude, but just be with myself and be friendly to myself and be kind to myself, be understanding toward myself. Like today, a lot of the day, I felt just very irritable. And, just that kind of sensitivity you sometimes feel when you don't feel well, and everything bothers me on some of those days. And usually it's not even a whole day. Sometimes it's just, for a couple of hours. Today it was half the day. But I don't feel that tonight, and I do feel a little better. I'm tired. What else is new, right? But I'm really tired, and I look forward to going to bed in a couple of hours. Still a little too early, because then I'll just lay in bed longer, wide awake. Yeah. Not much else. Yeah, very hard day, I must say. But I'm really, really glad I'm not having diarrhea, and I'm really, really glad I'm not feeling really sick to my stomach and nauseous. I'm really glad that's diminished. I don't have any appetite still, but being nauseous is not a particularly good feeling. Really isn't. So that was today. And I hope everybody else is doing okay. If you are suffering or you're having a hard time and you're sick, or you have an illness that is a chronic, an illness that you're not going to get better from, I know how it feels. I do. It doesn't have to be the same illness, but it's the same situation in many ways. And so anyway, if one of the things, yes, I will talk about this now. I mentioned meditation. Meditation has helped. I've been meditating now for, I'd say, going on 6 years on a very regular, pretty close to daily basis. And that has changed my life beyond belief. Because if I was going through this as I was before I started meditating, I was so angry. I was so angry about being sick, and angry at why me, and why is this happening to me? And why is it always me all my life? My heart, since I've been born, it's always me getting sick, sick, sick. Why? Why can't a doctor freaking make it go away or better or something? And so, yeah, I was very angry and very frustrated beyond belief and in a lot of pain. And doctors going, well, we don't really know. We don't quite understand what's happening. And as I'm sure many of people maybe watching this understand that. So when I started meditating, I meditated to get rid of the pain, to get rid of the suffering. That was my goal, to stop the pain or to make it so much less that it wouldn't really get in the way of anything. Well, the pain did not go away. It's probably worse now than it was back then, 5, 6 years ago. It is worse. I changed. The way I see it changed. The way I look at it changed. Understanding that it wasn't something that somebody was doing to me, to punish me. It wasn't God testing me. It wasn't God anything. It was just my life the way it is. And I'm not alone. Lots and lots and lots of people all across this planet are sick, suffer, are in pain, have whatever problem, medical issues they may have, the health issues, and suffer a great deal, many much more than me. And it took a couple of years, and I hated my body, hated it, because it was nothing but torture to me. And if you've ever meditated, it's particularly the kind of meditation I do, it's all body-centered. It's being in your body, being aware of your body, being aware of your mind, just really inhabiting your body and making friends with your body and the way your body is. And when I first heard that, I was like, you are nuts. Nuts. You need to be kind to my body's a pain in the ass. My body is actually now worse because, of course, time has passed and I'm getting older and the disease is getting worse. But I actually now have made friends with myself, with the pain, with my body just as it is. And I know I'm not alone. There's lots of people just like me. It's one of my slogans, so to speak. Just like me. Other people, just like me, have this or that. And just having that perspective, that openness, has made all the difference in the world. Hasn't fixed the pain, not at all. But it has decreased a lot of my anxiety. It has decreased a lot of my anger. And with that so diminished, I can not just tolerate the pain. I just pay a lot less attention to it because it's not all about me. And I like it. I like it that way. So I don't know. That's one thing I found really the thing that helped me most to get through all of this and this whole death and dying. Yeah. Anyway, that's today. We'll see what tomorrow brings, if there is a tomorrow, which every day I realize when I go to bed, I don't know if there'll be a tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. Because one of the things with my heart condition, what I particularly have, tetralogy of Fallot, and having had the number of surgeries I had and the scar tissue in my heart, and I've had it in the past, the ventricular tachycardia, about 50% of people with tetralogy, particularly born in the era I was born, die a sudden cardiac death, which is VTAC. So that's why I don't know from one day to the next, 1 hour to the next, 1 minute to the next. Because the first time I had the VTAC, it was like that, out of the blue. Didn't feel a thing beforehand. No warning, no nothing. So, so I really do live with that. And that happened in 2007. So I've lived with every day since then, the knowledge that in the snap of a finger, I could be dead. So it can be done. One can live, even with that. So I'm done, tired, and good night.